anyway. So,
Oh, dude, yeah, he's rocking the bonies.
and it hasn't worn off yet. So, this is my free hand.
You realize that you're still muted, right, Bon?
Welcome to the Hot Mess Open Mic. I'm playing Fortnite. Look at my digital ass.
Spider-Man
I'm
gloves.
gonna light these people
Yeah.
on
I
fire.
like
But
it.
Mob's doing a weird thing, and he didn't see that there were enemies.
Yeah, I'm glitching through the thing.
I was like, Marv, why won't you help me kill these people? And he's like, I'm doing a crazy.
I was doing glitches.
I'm doing
and
the
then
best I can, mate.
I died so hard. I don't Fortnite. I died so hard.
Did I end up
It's
winning
a
that,
hot
or?
mess open mic. I died, and the rest of the clip is you guys winning. The rest of the
Good,
clip is
good.
you guys winning.
At least I'm being heroic.
The
Great.
rest of the
worst
clip is
one
you
I've
guys
heard, man. Go on.
winning. All right. I think I got the list out. We got everyone in here. Oh, Athena popped in. Athena's watching. Athena, if you want to do a set,
Athena!
let me know. Feel free to grace us with your laughter and your oohs and your ahs and your gasps. Marv, I'm
Whoa.
very sad you're not wearing a fucking wig, but you
I
better
didn't
whip
have
it out.
time, dude. You just rushed me.
God
You
damn.
just rushed me,
All
okay?
right. Well, during the first person set, you better go find that shoe toy and put it in your head. I swear to God.
Hell yeah.
Oh man. So how's it going, Marv? Well, we're not gonna play a 9-minute clip of Shane Gillis jizzing in a room with a bunch of 7th graders. So what do you been doing?
No, but that was the funniest. Dude, I swear to God, I thought I had a heart attack last night from laughing. Like, I thought I was leaving my body and just dying, but I was okay with it.
My favorite.
That story
yeah,
was so
yeah.
funny.
We're never gonna play the whole story. We're not gonna say the whole story. But my favorite part is when the hotel guy walks in and he just smells that wave of 10 dudes come.
13-year-olds.
It's just like a bunch of like, what?
No,
why?
he smells a room with you say dudes, it's fucking
It's
7th
graders.
graders.
But
It's
they're
10,
dudes.
13-year-olds that just come to dude.
And then there's an old man passed out on a bed, and then that old fucking
It's
HBO
terrific.
show, fucking Real
Yeah.
Sex is playing. It's not even real porn. That's not even real porn.
Yeah, and then a duck just fucking shit in the fucking shower. It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, anyways. That story is unavailable now, and you can't ever hear it. I'm sorry, guys.
You know who also takes shits in the shower? Our first comic, coming all the way from a wood-paneled wall. He's got slits. He's got advantageous angles. He's got a black and white poster. He's ready to go. He writes notes. He's coming all the way from somewhere I'm not. Come on down, Eric Angel.
Hi, good afternoon, all of you friends, wherever you are. Yeah, I'm based in New York. Where is Dawn? Where is Dawn? Where is the
Sleeping in her
fun
car?
part of the
I
mic?
don't know.
What? Sleeping in the car, in her car? Oh my God. Probably, yeah. So I'm Eric. I'm an Israeli. I'm speak falafel. Somebody asked me if it's not hard for me to do comedy in my second language, and I said, nah, I'm an Israeli. I'm used to bombing. Yeah. Somebody also asked me if when I do comedy in Hebrew, if the punchline is also in the end of the sentence. No. When I do comedy in Hebrew, I do the punch before the show. What the fuck? What? Somebody said something? No.
Oh shit! Sorry.
No, it's okay. You can curse during my set. It's all well. It's all well. I'm 5 years in New York. It was never my dream. It was my father's dream. My father used to work in America in the 80s when I was a child, 3 months at the time. And every time he came back to Israel, he used to bring to my sister and I M&Ms.
I'm not too.
And
write your own stuff.
I'm trying to
I loved
think of
it.
what we should do.
Somebody's heckling me. What's going on? What's
Yeah,
going
people
on
just
here?
don't know how to mute when they have conversations in the
Yeah,
room.
we're using Zoom only 2 years. Why to learn how to mute, right?
I mean, Uber Eats is there. Uber Eats is there, dude. You don't want your fries cold.
Uber Eats.
I paused the clock, Eric. I'm giving you extra
Is this
time.
part of it?
Sorry, Eric. Please continue. The stage is yours.
Thank you so much. Say hi. Tip him well, this Uber Eats. Stop be cheap. Yeah, so every time my father came back to Israel, he used to bring to my sister and I M&Ms, and we really loved it. To my mother once, he brought syphilis. Yeah, so, hello, 1-1, somebody's here. I came to America for love. I stayed because of the rent stabilized. Now, my wife and I, we are 6 years together. She knows 5 words in Hebrew. So every time we fight, it has to be in English. And I have to tell you guys, I really hate to fight with her, especially when sometimes in the middle of the fight, I have to use Google Translate. Yeah, because, sometimes she's saying a word I don't understand. I don't know if I'm supposed to be insulted, to attack, to take a step back. How the hell can you have a fair fight like that? Yeah, what? Hesitant? What? You want to tell me that I am... It's A-N-C? Agent S. Okay. I'm not hesitant. I'm stingy. Okay. I'm sorry that I'm shouting. My wife, she asked me to shout and take anger as much as I can during my set because she wants me at home quiet and relaxed. Yeah. I live in studio apartment, very small space. But it's very interesting for me to communicate now 24/7 in my second language, English. And I learned that if somebody is talking to me and I want to understand him better, so it's better for me to put my glasses on. Yeah. I don't know. I guess I read lips or something. I don't know, with all this heckling, I don't know how much time I have. So just write me
You
when
can do an
want
extra
me.
minute if you'd like, or
Oh
or
my
an extra
God,
2 minutes.
oh my
Do all the
God.
time you want, sir. Honestly.
Oh my
You're a
God!
star
I'm
around
Israeli.
Yeah.
Basically,
Hell yeah.
I'm considering to occupy this meeting and to do my 40 minutes set.
Yes. Yes.
So come on,
Yes, headliner.
you know how we do things here. Yeah. Okay. So what can I work to you? I'm very concerned these days because my mother called me 2 weeks ago and she said, I'm coming to be with you in New York for a month. For a month, Katie. I didn't sleep for a week. In one point, I said to myself, let's find her a place to stay. Maybe it will make me feel more relaxed. So I booked for her Airbnb in Los Angeles. Yeah, I know, not far enough. But my mother, I love her, but she's the most depressing person I ever met in my entire life. Yeah. But still, people say that in 1978, she smiled. A rumor. Yeah. Last time, I'm trying to help her, swear to God, last time in Tel Aviv, I took her to a coffee place, but after 2 hours she was complaining and blaming so many people, the waiter killed himself. Listen, maybe he would have done it anyhow that day, but she really pushed him to his limit. Mr. Barry, I'm really appreciate that you're changing all the glasses during my set. It's really nice. I never been heckled like that. This is something new. Yeah, I'll leave you with this, Moada, because I think you will understand me. The guy that does the circumcision, we call them in Hebrew and English, we call him a mohel. Okay, a mohel. A mohel can be a doctor, and he can be someone that studied for 40 hours. Okay, watch few videos, listen to few lectures, and practice on few cucumbers. And I always ask myself, who are the parents that let this 40 hours mowel to do the first live cut on the born new baby? Listen, it's this guy is standing surrounded by all kind of in some shithole, surrounded by all kind of people. Everybody's looking at him, expecting him to do well. Sounds like comedy, right? But if I tell a bad joke, Sebastian, he won't laugh and I'll go home to fix it. What will happen if this 40 hours mobile will bomb? Huh? What this fucking newborn baby is gonna do? Comedy, it's not gonna be. I'm gonna fix it. I love you all. Enjoy the rest of the show. And
Thanks for coming to the Hot Mess. Thanks for
All
taking
right,
all those
Eric.
bullets of technological know-how. I will personally drive to Utah and shoot Sebastian in the face for you. I'll do it. I'll do it. I can. It's America. I can cross
You
state lines
are
with a
a
gun.
friend.
What are you
Exactly.
talking about? The other guy did it, and he was like
we're
underage.
expecting you
I'll
to
fucking
shoot
do
him.
it.
This is America.
Yeah, this is America. Yeah, that's how we say hello. Ba-ba-king, ba-ba-boom.
Hell yeah,
Thanks for coming, Eric.
man. I like the
always.
energy. Israeli Bill Burr was awesome.
Yeah.
He
man.
murdered. He murdered. Damn,
My
I didn't
name
know all
is-
these killers were gonna come
I
today.
I am Bon
I would've dressed up.
Traeger. I do not have sex with men. They have sex with me.
Yeah, yeah, that is very accurate.
Oh man, what's the
Yeah, man.
That's very accurate.
Marv? What's the most strenuous poop you've ever taken? Like, did it like cut? Did it peek out of the toilet? Like, did it come out of the rim?
Dude, my grandma may
Your
may
grandma.
God well actually may the devil rest her on her soul. She used to make the sancocho that was just thick as fuck, and it
Oh,
would
yeah.
just plug you up, and just like I bled out my anus. That's how strenuous that shit was.
Is it spicy? Is it Spanish oatmeal? What is that? What did you just say? You said a
A
word.
sancocho is it's like basically like a stew.
Okay,
You can put kind of anything in there, and it still is a sancocho technically.
we had this
'Cause it's
conversation.
kind of like poor
we had
people
this-
food.
We had this
Yeah.
conversation yesterday. Is a stew a soup? I think it's a soup.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think it's a soup.
I don't agree.
Think it's
No,
soup.
soup is watery and for old people. Stew is awesome.
I guess.
Muad,
could,
you agree with me, right, Muad? Soup sucks.
Yes, I agree. I don't understand, but I agree.
Dude. Fuck, I love this guy.
All right. Let's see. Wait. Let's try one more. Let's try one more.
All right.
Granola
Good,
makes
he's
children
bombing.
gay. Granola makes children gay. Do you agree, Maud? Do you agree?
Yeah? What? Your thoughts on the matter? Hey, welcome to the mic where you get canceled because of shit that we make you do.
that bit didn't work because we didn't plan it out ahead of time. Okay.
Yeah,
Why,
we
where's
should've
Did you
contacted
get the wig? Is there gonna be a wig after two more comics? What are
I
you
have
doing?
to look for a wig. I don't know, man. Maybe there's a wig after two more comics. You have to stay on to find out.
Whatever.
But first of all, we're gonna bring up this next comic.
You're gonna bring up the next
Who-
comic.
Yeah, the next comic, man. Last time he
we
was
have
here,
comics here.
yeah,
That's
like
cool.
two of them.
That's crazy. And are
And
they
it's
gonna
awesome.
do? Are they gonna do comedy?
No, they're actually gonna do a TED talk on how to be successful at comedy.
Oh, okay.
That's why they're on Zoom.
How long is it gonna be though? How long is it gonna be though?
However long he chooses, man, because
No,
Muad is my
I
boy.
think it should be like. Okay.
No, shut up
alright.
now. You're talking way too much. Leave.
I was trying to say 5 minutes. I was trying to do.
Goodbye.
No, whatever.
All right,
Oh,
next up.
the Germans took
Muad.
over. Everybody, watch out!
Guys,
Thanks for coming.
thank you for hosting. You are so funny. And you are high.
Sounded me.
I really love that you are high and I am high. But if you smoke, I don't know. When I see someone smoking weed, I feel like I start to feel some connection, even if I don't know them. And if you smoke weed in the US, you get stoned. But I am from Yemen, and if you smoke weed in my country, you get stoned to death. It's like your last time. And I grew up, so my dad was the elder of the mosque, and I was supposed to be the elder of the mosque. I grew up in the mosque, but then I started listening to Joe Rogan podcast. I eat mushroom, I smoke weed, I did LSD, MDMA, hopefully DMT, and that's why I am here. And really, one year ago is when I found out that comedy exists, because in Yemen we don't have comedy, like nothing is funny. And first I saw Fluffy. Do you guys know Fluffy?
What's it? Gabriel Iglesias.
Yeah, right. Yes. So I first saw Fluffy and I was like, oh, this is too good. But when I saw Joe Rogan, I was like, I can't do this. To be honest, I just didn't know that comedians can be jacked. You can work for the UFC. One day I had sex and I broke the condom, and I knew it was broken because it felt good. But the reason I broke it, not because I have big dick, it's because I put it in I put the condom in the opposite side. I was just so excited and in rush, and then it just broke, and that's why I'm father now. I'm kidding. I don't have kids. And you know, guys, at the beginning, I used to ejaculate so fast. Like I would come when I'm sitting the date, and then I was like holding them to the date night. But when, for example, we do the doggy style, I would just see her ass and ejaculate. And then I went and I don't know if any of you has used it, but there is a spray. You spray on your dick to last longer. It make your dick numb. You feel nothing, and that's how you last. But finally, I realized that practice make it perfect. So if you come fast, keep fucking until you last. And I find the same also with comedy. If you start with comedy, you keep going until you make it. So how many minutes do I still have? Do you count, or you are just
You have
high
2 more
and-
minutes left. Motherfucker, I am timing this exactly. I will come to your house. I have your IP address.
That's cool. That's cool. Man. So guys, you know, I will be honest with you. So I was born in 1998, but I really have no idea which day or which month. In Yemen, we don't know our birthdays. Like people just live in the present. It's about hard work. Nobody cares about his birthday. But I will sing for you the Yemeni birthday song. Happy, I don't know what's the day. Happy, I don't know when I was born. Happy every day and any day for me. And every day you are healthy, it's your birthday. Get after it. Also, we don't have insurance companies. So if you are in Yemen, you just have to wish for the best and go to the mosque. But there is Yemeni insurance, and Yemeni insurance asks one question: are you planning to blow yourself up in the US or Yemen? 70 virgins only cover the US bombers, and you can get 140 virgins if you bomb in Israel. This guy, Eric. And guys, I'm being honest with you. In Yemen, now you cannot get passport because where you get the passport is bomb. And you need to have connections. You have to call a friend, another friend in order to get passport. Where I live, the weed is illegal, and it's easier to get weed more than getting passport. So you know I think you all know how fucked up is Yemen if you watch the news. Like Yemen is very fucked up place, but the more fucked up is my dad, because he doesn't have a job and in the last 2 years, he has 2 new kids. So, and I'm like, in what dimension he lives? Like he keeps going. He knows how to party, and I think we shouldn't ask people to help Yemen. We should ask my dad to stop having sex. I was also listening to a podcast, and they say that sometimes when girls ride boys, they break their dicks, and I really get paranoid. But I think that my dad's wife should break his dick so we can have less problems in Middle East and less kids. Listen, guys, all the punchy jokes that work with others doesn't work here. So I'm just gonna leave it there. Thank you so much.
Hell yeah, Muad. Fuck
What?
yes, dude. Oh man, his dad jizzes. That's what we know now. His dad just comes.
By the way,
Just
Yemen,
all
you
over.
have-
He's just coming, dude.
What?
you
Like
have
if
an
I went to
amazing
Yemen
food
right
in
now, your
Yemen.
dad's just coming. That's cool.
Can I hear what Eric wanna say?
Yeah, don't say everything is bad. You have great food, Jachnun, Malawach. We love
Thank
Yemen
you.
food.
Bring him up here too.
I
Hell yeah,
will
let's make
cook
this
for you.
international.
What, do you have a question for them? I guess Dawn.
No, but I mean,
Dawn,
maybe they
do you
want to
have a
exchange
question
recipes.
for-
No, this is my new character.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
Gertrude.
Oh, hey Gertrude. Sorry.
Hi.
I wasn't briefed. I didn't get this in the memo. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Called improv.
Oh,
Shut up, Devin.
I didn't write a mail, so. Yeah.
Gertrude, do you have a question for
Okay.
our two previous comics?
Yeah.
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 Why? Yeah, it's the only way I can do a white girl impression. It's only yeah.
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 So you're just
You
gonna
want
say
some?
yeah?
You want pumpkin spice latte? Yeah. Like, what's your favorite food? I'm just totally non-comedy right now. I have no questions.
With no questions. You brought two people.
I have
up on
zero
a panel,
questions.
And you have
Nope.
0 questions.
Yeah.
Gertrude.
And he's a
what-
journalist in his heart.
Wait. Oh no. Wait. How do I? You got to switch this around. I can't do it for some reason. It's not
Our
appearing on my
next
right.
comic always
Oh,
switches things around. Usually coming in from a bathtub. Usually never wearing a wig. Devin Flynn.
Yeah, I like how Bontrager's introduction to the show was basically him just like a cold open of random fucking stories, but his introduction to me is spot on. So in case you guys don't know, yeah, that's not a random interjection of time, place, and thing. You know, Bontrager's not doing Mad Libs with my introduction there. I tend to do shows from the bathtub. 1, because I can't tell time when shows are going on, and 2, I just don't give a fuck. So, for example, here's the level of I don't give a fuck that I've achieved these days. I got a lot of part-time jobs, one of which is very recent. I was signed up to be a nude model. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why would people pay this man to be naked and let us draw him? He should be paying us. That's not payment. That's called a fine, according to the judge. Anyway, you guys will be happy to know your letters to the appropriate authorities have worked. The art class was canceled. Yeah, the tax-paying citizens all appreciate your hard work there. Thank you, guys.
Whoa.
Your civil duty has worked. Your civil disobedience, or whatever you want to call it. But this is true. Like, I was going to be a nude model, and now I'm just back to being fun unemployed. I'm not quite unemployed though. I'm actually a regular model. You know, I hold up products. I look pretty for a camera, which I still find mind-blowing because I am fully aware I am an average-looking dude. I look like a balding labradoodle, okay, with a bald spot in the back there. Like, I know what I'm working with, but somehow I just look in front of a camera, I smile, I look the best I can. I feel like I'm just giving hope to all the aging men out there, the aging comedians who don't have much else going on for them. You know, if Bontrager doesn't hit those Fortnite League paid battles there, you know, there's still hope for him there. Because I don't know how many people are buying his merch these days. But yeah, when I do model, I find it funny because I stand around, I look pretty, or I try, and I wait until I'm told what to do. I'm pretty sure that's why I got fired from my last job. So somehow I turned that into a fucking career, guys. You know, I like to think that with all these part-time jobs, it gives me the flexibility and opportunity to better myself and provide support and love for my girlfriend. I'm sorry, guys. I still have a hard time saying with a straight face. I'm playing so many video games these days. It's not even funny, which is problematic when I'm telling that in joke form right now. So. But no, I've been playing so many video games. Like I've been playing a lot of Spider-Man, a lot of Batman. I've been playing so much Spider-Man and Batman. Like this is a true story. I actually sprained my thumbs. I don't know how I did that. Okay, if I can't even pretend to be crime fighters in a video game without getting hurt, I'm pretty sure I can't do the real thing at all. Not even close. So the girlfriend loves that I spend all this time at home, you know, attempting to make money and supporting her from afar. And we've gotten to know each other really well. We do a lot of the cute nickname things. So I found a little bit of a hack, a relationship hack, you can call it. For example, the nicknames for my girlfriend are just food and a body part. For example, honey bun, sugar lips, pumpkin bum. She likes that one. Okay? But I found out some combinations don't work. They have the opposite effect, like saying, "Oh, I love you, muffin top, jelly belly, high tits." She just don't. Those didn't work. There was a lot of trial and error here. How I'm still in a relationship with pie tits, I don't know. It wasn't long before I got my ass kicked by Twinkie Toes over there, punched by Jawbreaker Fist, and was told that if I kept up with the nicknames, I was going to get a gobstopper foot up my candy ass. No wonder. So I'd ask how much time I have, but I don't give a fuck. So I'm just gonna do one more joke. Clearly, there's a lot of men in their peak, men in their prime here. Gentlemen, be honest. Have any of you guys ever experimented sexually?
Sex?
Your silence tells me you're all fucking lying. So I'll look for the physical reaction there. Have any of you guys ever done that trick where you open up a jar of peanut butter, stick your dick in, keep with me here, and call? Sebastian's like, where's he going with this? Jar of peanut butter, stick your dick in, call over the family dog. No? Just me? You guys need to try it. Meanwhile, Kathy's like, is this what all these guys do? No, when you do things like this, you shouldn't feel ashamed, okay? You learn a lot about yourself. You sexually experiment, you get outside your comfort zone, you learn a lot about yourself. For example, I learned, much like Sebastian, I'm allergic to peanuts. I also learned hives on your dick look like a really weird STD. And I also learned my dog is a fan of chunky, not smooth. He's not just a good boy, he's a great boy. By the way, be careful who you tell this joke to. I told that joke in front of a bunch of veterinarians, and now I'm not allowed to adopt.
Good.
Your silence speaks volumes. I'm going to leave it there.
Devin Flynn, if you wanted
Ooh.
something edgy, you should have
Hell
gone to the
yeah.
sawmill. Devin Flynn.
Devin brought the heat today. Hell yeah.
Devin.
Why did you take my model?
Oh, did you have a question?
Yes, leave my
Okay.
no, not
Well,
really.
last time
Leave the
you
model
put on
on.
a fucking wig, you didn't even fucking ask anybody a goddamn question. What now? What?
Yeah, but I don't have any. I'm just. He's a model. Treat him a little better. God damn it. Like, you know, he gets the stage if he wants the stage. He's the pretty boy here. You know, you got to market a little bit, dude. So how did you get into model work? All right, I don't care either. Okay, cool. By the way, so I don't actually know that Sebastian is allergic to peanuts. He just started making the face while you were still on peanuts, and I was just way too late with that.
Not peanuts, penis.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, thanks.
Cool. Yeah, he's a vegetarian.
Peanuts too. I don't stick
It's
peanuts
a
in my mouth, and I don't have to worry about allergic reaction.
Yeah, it's a severe and sexy
So
disease.
Yeah, right.
allergic reaction feels like.
Good deal.
Hell yeah. Oh, that wig drove me nuts after like 30 seconds of just it. All the hair was in my face everywhere. It was just hair and
Yeah,
face, and
it's
everything
what
was
hair
entangled.
is. It's hair.
I honestly don't know how our next comedian handles it. It's wow, that's crazy to have hair that's long. Kathy O'Brien, everybody.
Our next
Woo!
comedian wanders the woods giving out druidic advice. Kathy O'Brien.
Woo!
Wait, did you switch it? Okay.
Woo!
Thanks for
Oh,
coming.
man. I love this mic so much. So I have weird conversations with my husband. We've been married a long time. We've been together for like 25 years. And so and he would probably say he has many more weird conversations with me. And I think that's the truth. I think I offer more weird conversation. But anyway, so our favorite restaurant puts a post. Yesterday, they put a post about for Burns Day, they're going to make haggis. And I think haggis is disgusting, but my husband loves it. And I'm like, why do they call it Burns Day? And my husband says, because the Scottish poet Robert Burns wrote a poem titled Address to Haggis, because he loved haggis that much. I think it should have been called Ode to Haggis. I think that sounds a lot better. But so then he breaks out his phone and like reads me this poem about haggis. Like, you know, it's nice that you've read me a poem, but I would prefer it maybe not be about haggis. I don't know. Maybe not top 10 on my list for romantic gestures. And then, so we're in the kitchen and my husband says, and it seems like he's wanted to say this for a very long time. And he says, I don't like the way you load the dishwasher. And I'm like, I'm not a bad dishwasher loader, for the record. But I'm like, that's really uptight. And then I was like, have at it, man. You can totally be designated as the dishwasher from here on out. I'm totally fine with that. And then I went down a rabbit hole with the whole thing. And I'm like, well, I could be a bad sweeper of the kitchen floor. I could be a bad laundry folder. I can go places with this. I've got opportunities here. Where's my time?
You got about 2 minutes left.
Okay. So my 16-year-old son he's just a really funny kid. And so it's like 7 a.m. before school, and I'm like, honey, did you have something to eat? And he says, I went out to the swamp last night and I killed a wild boar. And then I surrounded the wild boar with oranges that I soaked in cognac, and I slow roasted it all night long. It was really delicious. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? He really cracks me up. And so I asked him where his sister, where's your sister? And he calls her and he comes back to me and he says, Rose says she's all alone in a very dark place. She has no idea where she is and she's really scared. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. And I'm like, are you serious? And he's like, no, she's over hanging out with a friend. And all I can say is the apple does not fall far from the tree. That is it for me.
Thanks for coming to the Hot Mess open mic and dropping your apples around. Always nice to have you. Marv, Marv, you have a question?
Yes, totally.
Yeah,
When
you
your
do.
husband told you that story, right? And he was all like, "Yeah, she's in the dark and she's scared and all that." Was your first reaction really to laugh? And then you asked him if it's true, or was that just for us?
So it was my son that told me that.
Oh, why did I get the husband?
Well, I brought up my husband.
My brain just
tonight.
went straight up porn
No.
mode.
You watched it.
No, it was my son that told me that.
Okay,
And,
but did you laugh first?
he totally made me laugh so hard. Like at first I was like terrified, and then he's like, I'm just kidding. She's at her friend's house. And I laughed uncontrollably.
Hell yeah.
He's a really funny kid.
Oh, thanks again for coming. This was dope.
Thanks for coming.
Man,
all right, Mark,
all I really want in life-
Before our next comic. Oh wait, I interrupted. But before our next comic, I wanted to know if you had a story that was like the Shane Gillis thing that we wouldn't tell. Something that you did that's really gross with other guys, and that you guys laughed a lot. But but not like so long, because that was like a 10-minute story.
Not really. I one time. Oh man, I'm not the hero in this one.
Yeah. That's
One
good.
time I got my uncle in trouble. Like my uncle used to be a cab driver, and he had one of those. What are they called? Like the fucking radios. The
Oh yeah, CDs.
over-
Yeah.
CB radios. Thank you. Not my first language. No, but yeah, one of those CB radios, and he left us waiting in the car for like, I don't know, forever, dude. Like maybe 20 minutes. It was unbearable. Okay, I was maybe like in 7th grade at the time, and I just found out about cursing and how fun that can be. And yeah, people kept calling in the CB radio, just asking questions, or like, asking if he can take a tour, whatever, who's gonna take a tour. And I would just keep answering it with like, I just insult people. I know, in hindsight 2020, maybe not cool, but people would be like, anybody around the fucking store and can pick up like this old lady, and I would just pick it up and be like, hey, you old faggot, and just hang it up again. You got in so much trouble, dude.
I have a story. My story,
yeah.
My story is very short. I just really one time I tested my cum. I just wanted to know what girls has to go through, and
You were
My
114
answer
and a boy.
Next time I get an unwanted erection, I'll think of that. Thank you.
no. To be honest, guys, my girl, she's like, oh, like I would watch porn, and it's really sexual when they play with the guy cum. And my girl, she's like, no, it's disgusting. Don't watch porn, and then you want you to do
Come
the
and see.
sex
Actually,
thing.
just see. It's better.
It doesn't taste good. So I was like, let me try it. So it didn't taste good. So I didn't pressure.
It leaves a nasty taste in the mouth, doesn't it?
You know who also leaves a nasty taste in the mouth? Our next comic, Gregory Matthews.
Whoa.
I'm a pro.
Can you make me a co-host so I can share my screen?
I could just let you share the screen. Wait.
Can you just let me share my screen real quick?
Okay, all participants. You should be able to do it.
All right.
Oh.
Okay. I don't want to do that yet, but eventually I will.
You're ready for it.
I'm ready for it. All right.
I'm ready.
So okay. Let's do some nonsense stuff. So I'm a comedian, obviously. but it's hard to earn enough money to support a family telling jokes full time, even if your jokes are both hilarious and deeply profound, like mine obviously are. It's still hard to earn enough money. You got to have a side hustle. Gotta have a side hustle these days. I have 2 side hustles. I do DoorDash and I am a college professor. Tenure is my side hustle. Tenure is my side hustle. I want that on my gravestone. That's right. I am a professor. My PhD is in statistics. And one of the fun things about getting a PhD is that you get the title of doctor. So I can't wait for the day I hear I'm on a plane and someone goes, "Is there a doctor on the plane?" Because I'll answer the call. I'll rush up to the old unconscious man in first class and his wife will plead with me, "Please do something." So I'll check his pulse in several locations because as a statistician, sample size is important to me. And the old lady with tears in her eyes will look back and just like, "Please, doc, tell me anything." And I'll look her right in the eyes and I'll say, "I'm like 65% sure your husband's dead." That's right. I'm a professor, and all the stereotypes are true. I don't groom myself, obviously. I have elbow patches on every article of clothing I own, even pants. I just put elbow patches on everything. And obviously, I'm obnoxiously liberal. Like Bernie Sanders isn't liberal enough for me. You have to be this liberal when you're a professor. How liberal am I? I own a tofu press on purpose, and I use it regularly. You know what my Starbucks drink order is? When I go to Starbucks, I get a venti iced decaf latte with oat milk and light ice. That's true. I really order that, and I enjoy it. Do you know how much a drink like that costs? It costs Democrats votes. There are retired coal miners in West Virginia that weren't going to vote, but they hear that drink order and they immediately run to the polls and vote for anyone with an R next to their name. That drink cost Hillary Clinton 100,000 votes in Michigan in 2016. That drink is the reason Trump won. It's my fault, and I apologize. And liberals love identity politics, and at least according to someone I heard yelling on a TV once. So, what is my identity? Well, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a straight white cisgender man in his late 30s. I'm married with 3 kids. I was born in America, and I'm a native English speaker. I was raised Christian. I am preposterously entitled. If I was a Madden football character, my ratings would be agility 30, stamina 15, privilege 100. I've broken the game. I've maxed out my privilege rating. I have a video game like privilege. If there was a job that required, if one of the job requirements was oppression of people, I'd be the ideal candidate. Well, now look, I don't want to oppress anyone, but I have to live with the fact that I'd be really, really good at that, right? There's just kind of nothing interesting about me, right? I'm just all these boring things. You know those monochrome white paintings in museums? The kind that it's a canvas and someone painted it all with white? Why are those there? No one knows, but they're there. I'm that painting. If one of those came to life, it would be me, just completely undeserved attention with absolutely no effort, and somehow it's successful. I have no idea. No one knows why they're there. But somehow people still value my opinion. Like Google, for instance, they want me to review things, and so I'd like to share some of my Google reviews with you. We're trying something a little bit different today. Oh, I almost left the meeting. I want to share the screen, not leave the meeting. Oh shit! I'm gonna be late to my next meeting.
You better nail this.
This is the most important thing of my life. So I have a few of these reviews I want to share with you. This is Dollop Coffee House and Who's Your Mama in Evanston. I will probably die early from this pie, but it's pretty good pie. 5 stars. Waterfall Glen, underwhelming waterfall, spectacular Glen, 5 stars. This is a parking garage. This is a place where we parked and weren't brutally murdered. 3 stars.
That's a good garage.
It's a great garage. You know what I'm talking about? 111 East Wacker. It's really good.
3 stars.
Courtyard Marriott in Baltimore. Nothing at all like The Wire. 5 stars.
Factual.
Chris Kindle Market. If you're looking for expensive German holiday ornaments, then buckle up, Buttercup, because you're in for a thrill ride. 4 stars.
I know where I'm going.
This is Urban Axis. This is in Baltimore. It looks fun. I didn't go. 5 stars. Whole Foods Market. Milk here costs 3 times as much as Aldi, but you can also buy a $300 6-foot stuffed giraffe. 4 stars. And finally, Aldi. Milk is very reasonably priced here, but you can't buy a $300 stuffed 6-foot giraffe. 3 stars. Thanks. I'm Greg Matthews. Follow me on MySpace at FatGreggy. I'm out.
Thanks for coming to the hot mess. Open mic. Technical difficulties. I don't know what's happening. Thanks for coming to the hot mess. Sorry to interrupt the program. I believe we have a PSA from our local broadcasting system. We have to play this. It just kind of comes up on the reels. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I just. What the hell is that noise?
Hot mess open mic beginning.
To all men out there, if you are going to drink your own cum, store it in a banana for 24 hours. Thank you very much. This has been a public service announcement. How can I bring him back?
Public service announcement over.
You know, if you were good at that, that would be awesome. If you were just like the guy from Police Academy, man, you really, yeah, that would be great. Can you imagine if he just Michael Winslowed every week and he would just kill it?
I believe we should stop doing impressions of presidents that sound too close alike. I don't know whether I'm Bill Clinton or Obama.
I recently learned how to do Trump impressions, which is now no longer relevant at all.
It's an impression of Shane Gillis doing an impression of Trump. It's
well,
a whisper.
It's how I
down the
learned.
lane.
It's how I learned. I mean,
dude.
I
Mine's
learned
basically
all of my
Dana
language
Carvey.
skills.
That's kind of my problem. Yeah. So I don't know. Glass houses and throwing rocks or something. I don't know.
Use all of your actually okay then as a president, whichever one you choose, we won't hear the difference.
Yeah.
Just bring up the next comic, man.
Our next comic, Hillary. Our next comic. He's a flag smasher. He breaks through walls. He punched Gorbachev in the face. I know he did. Come on down, Jason Osborne.
Thank you, Von Trigger. And the other guy. Sorry, I'm bad with names.
You can call him Don.
Yeah, Don. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's why you need the wig. That's why everyone's asking where's Don. Last week, everyone was like totally satisfied because he had the wig on.
Thanks for coming.
Also, eating your own cum is not gay enough, right? So you gotta store it in a banana and then eat it. So that's the moral of the story.
You gotta write.
Nice.
No, but if you're gonna eat cum, make it more delicious.
Make it more delicious. Okay. You gotta get some potassium. Get some potassium in there, right? You know, you might as well like fulfill your dietary obligations, right?
Don't tell me what to eat, chat.
Did
All right, your time starts now, Jason. Sorry.
Did anyone else find Gregory's coffee order super pretentious?
That's great. Yeah.
It's not because I'm black. It's because I'm from Canada. So you know, Canada. There's one coffee shop, and we call coffee large double. Right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you. If you don't take your coffee with 2 milk, 2 cream, 2 sugars, it's pretentious. You're too fancy. You know, go back to Switzerland, wherever you came from, right? You know, if you take it with if you take it with cream and sugar, it's pretentious. You know, if you take it with I don't know, what else do people take it with? Take it with milk, pretentious, right? If you take your coffee black, you guessed they're pretentious, right? So we keep it simple here, right? And all our coffee shops are named after hockey players, right? So that's how you know they're good. I don't know. How's everyone's New Year's going?
Meh.
Everybody make those New Year's resolutions and stick with them? Nice. My New Year's resolution is to quit comedy. Settle down. I have a backup plan. I'm gonna be a stripper. I'm gonna start a traveling strip show. So I'm gonna start in Australia, and I'm gonna call my show Chocolate Thunder Down Under. because I heard that the women come from down under. So good place
Yeah.
to start. I also get a boner every time I hear that song. Do you come from a land down under? I come from a land down under. Can you feel the thunder? Don't worry, I won't be singing during this trip. I'll just be naked, no singing. So come on by. What else is going on? Anybody watch the new show Peacemaker?
Yeah.
Yeah, John Cena. I'm actually not a big John Cena fan. Not because of his bad acting, but because of his bad wrestling. So as a person with vision loss, I find it offensive whenever he goes, "You can't see me. You can't see me." And I'll just like yell at the TV, "Stop mocking me." So I'm actually blind. I'm actually partially sighted, but my friends say I'm blind, right? So they can understand somebody who can see and somebody who can't see, but they can't understand somebody somewhere in the middle. So that's where I fall, right? It's kind of like when if you hook up with a guy and maybe you're bisexual, but you're trying to convince people that you're not gay, but once you hook up with a guy, there's no turning back, right? So I'm the bisexual of blind people, basically, and people that can see. So I guess the point that I'm trying to make is that, I did hook up with a man, but it wasn't gay. In my defense, he had a tiny dick and I couldn't see it. I could feel it though. But by then it's too late to pull out. I didn't want to think I was a tiny cock tease. That was a big finish. Yeah, big finish. If there's, I'm gonna do one more and get out of here. So if there's one group of people that get on my nerves, it's the Homo sapiens. That's right, the people. The LGBT people get on my nerves, right? They're always complaining about inclusion, and then they do stuff just for the LGBT community, and then they exclude the straight people. So, you're hypocrites, some of you. So now Hooters is getting a lot of pressure to hire transgendered women to work as servers in the restaurants. And before you ask, yes, the tip is included in the price of the meal. That's all I got. You've been a great audience. You're my favorite host. Let's bring your host back up here.
Thanks for coming to the Hot Mouse. Thanks for coming. Oh, you had a question? No?
No.
Okay.
No.
Why do you keep bringing up the last person?
I don't know. I just leave him in here. I just want him to feel included, man.
Anyways,
Inclusion.
Kind of related to the
Yeah.
Peacemaker thing. I did a gig in bumfuck nowhere, and it was literally like a party for Napa Auto Parts. So they were so white. They were the whitest. So I ran through a couple of jokes. They were not giving me anything. He's like, fuck these guys. I'm coming to you. I jump off the stage. I'm just going up to people. And I'm so I see this guy. He's got this long ass fucking Gandalf white beard. He's got American flag tattooed on his arm. I'm like, dude, fuck Santa Claus, fuck Gandalf, fuck all of them. You're so goddamn American. I bet you shit and raise bald eagles. Just imagine bald eagle just clawing out of his asshole, being like, he's like, damn, I shouldn't have had those fucking freedom fries last night. They really fucking blow out. That was it.
I don't feel it was necessary for me to be up here for all of that.
It was.
Honestly.
It
Okay,
was,
cool,
Marv,
cool.
because I taught your lady friends the word
cucumber. Yeah. Yeah. On an unrelated note, they were talking about 50 Shades of Grey before that. So.
No context needed. And do you know how I got it? Do you know how I connected the dot? I don't know. A cucumber's like a bigger, thicker darker colored zucchini. She's like, oh, zucchini. I know zucchini. Yes. Idiot.
Yeah, I got you on the zucchini again.
I was like, cucumbers, they're bigger, they're smoother, they're probably better for doing the lady stuff. And then you just gotta get those little nodules off, because those little nodules will fuck you up.
It is pretty crazy that zucchinis have come to your rescue 7 times. We'll get into the next 6
They're
soon, dude.
always coming in the last second.
Hell yeah.
You know who also comes in the last second to protect me every time I need him? Every time there's a dark shadow behind me, and a man with a gun's like, "Give me all your
It was
money, Bone
me.
Trigger." Michael Monkhouse comes and rapes me. Come
All
on
right.
down.
Oh, thank you.
Monkhouse. Thanks for coming
Yeah.
to the hot mess. Such a loving, tender lover. Thanks for coming.
Yeah. Thanks. So how you doing? You doing all right?
Not too bad.
That's the level of energy I want to maintain. Yeah, let's keep that going. So how you doing? You doing all right? You think I care? I love that stuff you're all talking about before, you know, all the gay stuff. That kind of. I love that. Yeah. You know, my best friend spent £300 on a ticket to see Elton John. There must be easier ways to tell your parents you're gay. To convince my parents I'm gay, I'd bust my ass, really. I spent 30 years in prison and came out a virgin. Yeah. I kept my ass covered. Really. So, no, seriously, it's great to be here. There's been a lot of shit going on in the news recently, all this crap about the royal family. You read this shit? Oh, Jesus Christ. What a bunch of wankers the royal family are. I don't know. You know, there was I remember when the royal baby was born, they said the royal baby weighed just over 8 pounds. And I thought, yeah, and just over 8 pounds is what the cunt's going to cost me every second of its pointless fucking existence, you know? Prince Charles in traditional Scottish costume. Strange. Normally the kilt conceals the dickhead. You know, Kate Middleton from the royal family. Kate Middleton is incontinent. Yeah. I told her a joke. She pissed herself. I thought, is that a royal wee? Anyway. Because the thing is, whenever you take the piss out of the royal family, there's always some wanker who goes, yeah, well, the royal family, right, they make a lot of money through tourism. Yeah. Well, oh, is that?
With the energy he was bringing, that might be part of the bit. Give him a second.
Internet hiccup
Okay, I
a
don't think
little
it is.
bit. See if
He's in
it
a coma.
settles. Wait for the Zoom to settle. You just pop in.
Zoom, you can do it.
What'd
Come on.
you do? What'd you do?
My
I did
computer
nothing. I've
totally
clicked nothing.
Right,
fucked
there
up.
we go. There we go.
Even the computer hates me, yeah. My computer does this thing that when I come back, it goes all dark. You know, I'm a bit like I'm the opposite. I'm the opposite of Michael Jackson. You know, I'll go white and then black. I don't know what's going on, yeah.
There we got you.
Well, no, because what I love about Michael Jackson is people always say, you know, maybe he was a paedophile, but he was a great dancer. Yeah. That doesn't make up for it, mate. You know, it's like fuck all the kids you like as long as you do the moonwalk. No, that's not fair. You know, I've actually got a theory. I think the only reason he learned to do the moonwalk was to confuse little kids. You know. It's like, It's like, what direction's trying to fuck me from now? Shit, I don't know. So, it's a load of crap. Yeah. What's black and white and red all over? Michael Jackson menstruating. That was great. Because seriously, I don't do any pedo jokes anymore because I got into so much trouble. So I'm not going to do that. You know, I'm not going to make jokes like says in the Bible, love your neighbor. That's why the priest moved next to the kindergarten. I'm not going to do that kind of stuff, you know. Or you know, my car has a baby on board sticker, so the person behind will slow down. Unless it's a priest, he speeds up. I'm not going to do that, you know. Or the Pied Piper of Hamelin, 5,000 kids running after one man. That's a priest in reverse. I'm not going to say those things because that's very bad taste. I'm the opposite of a priest. I'll fuck anything that's over 16. But incest. Let's talk about, yeah. Incest. I can relate to that. Yeah, you know. No, seriously, I've got a confession to make. I'm into passive incest. You know, passive incest. Family comes first. Family comes first. Yeah. Incest pornography. That's good family viewing, isn't it? But no, seriously, I have a confession to make. I tried incest once, just once, but I'm sworn to secrecy about who it was with. Okay? Yeah. Mum's the word. Mum's the word, yeah. You know, my dad keeps lecturing me about my Madonna obsession. I said, Papa, don't preach. My dad was a famed... It took a while, didn't it? Yeah. But it was worth it. It was worth it, yeah. You know, I thought it was really funny. I read this interview with Madonna and she said, I fell over in a concert and I think I broke all my nails and my legs. I'm like, yeah, because if you're Madonna, that's your fucking priorities, isn't it? Yeah. You know, it's like, you may never walk again. Never mind that. Look at my nails. Oh my God, you know. I am still fuckable. I am still fuckable, you know. That's the thing about Madonna is that she's got this obsession. I don't even seen it on Facebook recently. Madonna, she's got this obsession. She always has to look sexy. Have you seen this? Seriously, it's been like 40, 50 fucking years now. Every single photo, look at me, I'm still sexy. And people are going like, oh my God, she's 60 years old and she's still sexy. It's so awesome. It's such a triumph. So I'm like, yeah, it is a triumph. It's a triumph of makeup, plastic surgery, Photoshop, and fucking lighting. You know, I mean, I know the average Madonna fan makes Forrest Gump look like Stephen Hawking, but even they can't still fall for this shit, can they? You know, it's like, oh my God, she looks awesome. She's wonderful. You know, I think she's a piece of shit anyway. So my personal music taste is, I want to talk about a group. You've probably never heard of them. They're not very well known. They're called the Beatles. No, I'd like to expand your horizons here. And my favorite Beatles song is God by John Lennon. Have you heard that? Yeah, that's the level of energy I would expect from people who still listen to John Lennon. So let's keep that going. No, but seriously, I'm going to fuck off in a minute, don't worry. No, but seriously, in the song God by John Lennon, he goes through all the things he doesn't believe in. And it's like, you know, I don't believe in Buddha, I don't believe in Jesus, I don't believe in the Bible. And right at the end, he goes, I don't believe in the Beatles. You know, and there's this dramatic pause. And it always makes me laugh because it's like, you know, for John Lennon, that's the sacrilegious bit. You know, it's like sort of I don't believe in Jesus. No worries, mate. I don't believe in Buddha. That's a free country, isn't it? I don't believe in the Bible. It's up to you, isn't it? All right. I don't believe in the Beatles. Oh my God, what did you just say? That's sacrilegious. You leave Ringo Starr out of this. Anyway, Well, I think my time's coming up, so I'm gonna fuck off now. Don't worry. I'm just gonna finish with my Beatles joke. You'll like this. I said to the Beatles, "Who has the biggest penis in Southeast England?" They said, "Your mother should know." That's all from me. You've been mediocre as usual. Thank you very much. Cheers. Have a
Thanks
fucking
for
good evening.
coming to the mediocre mess open mic.
I don't know what the fuck it is. Every single time my computer blogs, it comes back on. You can't see fuck all, but it's probably better that way. You know?
It just
I'm
doesn't
like
feel
I'm the opposite of the Spice Girls. You want to listen and not look. Okay.
You know what, Bon?
Your camera can't detect a soul. It doesn't know where to focus.
So even my camera doesn't want to look at my face. That's how
You
bad
look
it is.
at my daughter, and you want me to pay her ransom.
Your daughter.
Dude, with that last joke there,
Kidnapper?
he did a thing that you've
Yeah.
tried for months, Bon, and failed.
What?
He made me enjoy somebody talking about the Beatles.
You bastard!
Ooh, nothing wrong with that. You can do it now.
So,
Oof, yellow summer, fuck thing. Dick.
So,
God, I hate the Beatles in general, but that was good. All
yeah.
right, who's
my
next? Who's
favorite.
next?
Here's your joke about the Beatles. Probably my favorite Beatles album, their last one. Uh,
Oh, dude.
I actually, I'm going to tell you this just very quickly. There was once, it's absolutely true. I bought a big pile of Beatles CDs. It's a kind of, hobby of mine. And this is absolutely true. Just as I was leaving the shop, the woman said, "Are you a Beatles fan?" I said, "Yeah." And she said, "Are you a Beatle maniac?" I said, "Yeah." And she said, "Are you one of those crazy Beatle maniacs who buy any piece of shit whatsoever, just so long as there's some link, no matter how tenuous, to the Beatles?" And I said, "Yeah. How did you know?" And she pointed at the Ringo Starr Christmas album and laughed.
Oh my god, dude.
Absolutely true, that story.
That is. You want another minute or something, man? Because I feel sad for you now.
No, go on.
Star Christmas album. Holy
I
crap.
know when to stop. I know when to stop.
Life must be rough in the UK.
You know who's the Ringo of our Fortnite group? Our next comic. Come on down, Ringo Sebastian Starr. Doesn't even know what a Columbusor is.
I don't think that's fair. I have a way better nose than Ringo Starr does.
How dare you disrespect that beautiful man's beautiful schnoz?
I know it, man. My bad. I'm sorry. Man, I was gonna do some regular material, but then my ADHD kicked in, and I just kept like watching everybody else listening to the comedians and just watching everyone's videos. It's one of my favorite things to do is seeing how people react to the comedians that are watching. And I just took notes on all of that. Some of them are relevant to the comedian. Some of them are not. They're just like observations that I made. Like
Give us a nice.
I was watching Eric, and I was like, oh my god, this is like the apology tour Louis C.K. This guy, I liked Mwada. I watched him. I was watching him go through all of his filters, and I was just paying attention. I don't even remember what the comedian who was on was saying because I was just watching him the whole time. And it cracked me up because he told us later that he was super high. And I was like, dude, I could tell you were just like scrolling Snapchat filters through this whole thing. But he was dead faced the entire time, just like, I guess that was fun. Oh, that one's kind of cool. Oh, this one put stars in my cheeks. Cool. But that cracked me up a lot. Devin, everybody left before I could make all of these statements about them. Devin, I love that he was talking about, that he was doing like modeling and stuff, but that didn't really work out for him. And I was wondering, I was watching him and I was like, dude, I think I've seen some of his model pictures before, but like for stock photos of like emotionally distant fathers. That one's, I'll work on that one. Let's see. The only note that I have for Jason, I was just like, he looks like the most judgmental version of Carl Weathers I've ever seen. He looks like, he's like, I got fired from Star Wars for this shit. Like, Monkhouse,
Yeah.
like Michael, after Michael froze and he came back all dark and everything, I thought that like we suddenly started watching like this documentary about the Vatican, but he couldn't see like he had all these jokes, so he had to like he's just like I tell you these jokes, but they know my name. And I kept expecting Michael. I kept expecting you to say like some joke about like your friends being gay and everything, like him going to the Elton John like concert. And you're like, I was expecting you to be like, my friend went to the Elton John concert, and all I fucking got was this Deep V T-shirt.
Well, actually, no, seriously, did you know that Elton John watched 3 hours of gay porn?
Does he?
Yeah. Yeah,
That
he says, I'm
sounds
still
about right."
standing. I'm still standing.
I was noticing Bontrager, you threatened to drive over state lines to shoot me. Like some
Don't do
You
it.
noticed?
Don't do it.
You noticed that? Oh, really?
like some kind of fucking Amish truck driver Kyle Rittenhouse. You're just gonna come to my house.
Got him.
Marv, you're looking very much like the MIT graduate version of Thor today. Dude, you guys, what he talked about putting on a condom backwards. I didn't know that there was a backwards way to put a condom on. Like, how the fuck did he do? He's just like looking at it and he's like, I think the inseam goes outside. Like, it's fucking insane. I loved Kathy's really fun to watch during all of these because she looks like everybody's grandma who like none of us have Zoom, so she's letting us use Zoom, you know. And she's just like, oh, my grandkids, they say the most disgusting things, but I love my grandbabies. Like that's her whole vibe the whole time that she's just watching it. It cracked me up a lot. I don't know about you. Okay, I got one quick joke for you guys. Do you know why God put our butt cracks up and down instead of side to side? It's so that when we go down slides, our butts don't go.
Oh, I felt that.
Fucking stupid. I've been making this observation about displaced comedians recently. Marv, you said something about TED Talk earlier, and I was like, that's what displaced comedians is basically turned into anymore. It's just everybody getting together. It's like a TED Talk for everyone where they're just like, you know, I've only done maybe about 34 hours of comedy, but I really understand it. And I definitely need you guys to understand my point. That's the whole thing anymore.
That's my book.
That's all it is anymore. It's ridiculous. Like I can't even go onto like one comment thread without seeing somebody who's just like, wow, you guys, I can't believe that comedy's going this way. If you watched some of these comics from like 1980s, I guarantee you that their comedy wouldn't be relevant today. And you're like, yeah, of course it fucking wouldn't. That was 30 years ago, you idiot. Like, is it 30 years ago? I'm bad at math. Here's another joke. Do you guys know the people in Dubai? They believe in Fred Flintstone. They believe. Sorry, let me back that up. The people in Dubai do not believe in Fred Flintstone. They don't. But the people in Abu Dhabi do. I didn't catch all of Kathy's set because my laptop died halfway through. Literally the last thing I heard her talking about was how her husband like made like this really nice pork roast dinner or something like that, like this wild boar dinner. And then she started talking about how her sister-in-law went missing. And I was like, oh my God, did she just tell us that her husband cooked up her sister-in-law? For like, what the fuck is going on with that? It was insane. That's like all the notes that I had about everybody's sets tonight.
Woo.
So now that I've roasted everybody, I think I'll give my time back to the room.
I was gonna say
Hell yeah.
since you debriefed the entire mic, if you'd like to do
I did, yeah.
like if you'd like to
Get
do like
everybody, yeah,
like,
that's
2
it.
minutes of jokes.
Good.
That should be my job on this mic. I should
Wait,
just
hold on.
start
Am I the
debriefing
only
every-
We should evaluate it.
I'd be like, yeah, and
Yeah.
for those of you who missed on the
Dude,
Twitch stream, here's what you
was I
missed.
the only one?
Wait, what?
We should play it every time before the thing, like a fucking One Piece opening,
Oh my god,
dude.
Marv.
Why the auto tune?
Right,
What
Marv,
happened so
would you
far?
Stop using
It's just-
Michael's internet.
We just.
No,
Oh,
you
what
should
happened?
start.
Where did my internet go?
You should start next. mic and be like previously on the hot mess,
Yeah.
and then like
Yeah, that's
your notes.
All right.
God damn it, that was exactly the
any,
joke I
any
made.
closing remarks as I turn off the stream? Any closing remarks? Anyone?
Am I
You're all
back?
left.
Maybe I
Can
got
you hear
one.
me again?
Maybe the next time,
you're
maybe the next time that you open the show with like some Fortnite footage, maybe use footage where you actually win a game.
Yeah, no.
Doesn't have any.
You hear me now?
Yeah, no.
You were hearable a second ago, Mar, but then your
Oh.
your mic went all robot. It was just
Yeah,
You're like
I don't know.
you went on T-Pain.
Oh,
you
fuck
went
yeah,
you went
dude.
dial up on us for a second.
God damn. I don't know. Am I the only one that now has a new life goal with Kathy? I just want to sit down in front of that woman. She is so ADHD inducing that I want to sit down in front of her with like a bag of mushrooms and just look at her and say go. And I
Just
just
talk,
munch mushrooms while she talks.
That's what I
Dude,
do with this
my
mic.
God,
I get
I am-
high and it just like it fuels that ADHD nag in the back of my
Yeah.
head where like I can't focus on one thing, but it's great because you guys are all over the place.
You know what's not all over the place? This next
Mm.
clip. Look, I kill
That's
people.
not a-
I definitely kill people. Look at that. I kill
You're
people.
shooting with a gun. That's not you.
That's me.
So is that a new thing now where they show you the other
No,
team's
no, it's
name?
just
No,
it's just
no.
how I have to record footage. It's just
It's replay mode.
yeah.
It's
Oh,
not
okay.
live playing. It's yeah.
Like because
Okay.
if,
I
I,
mean-
if I don't have these tags turned on, then you can't tell that I actually kill people.
Bon, next time play my 18 kill round.
Just send me the video.
It's on YouTube. I sent you the link.
Oh,
It's
okay.
in the Fortnite thing. Play it next
See, look,
time.
look, and then
That's-
flames, and then see, they're all dead. See, I do stuff. I know how to do stuff. And then Bartsy comes over to give me a hug.
Dude, Sebastian, I went nuts in that one round. I
Dude.
fucking murdered 18 fucking people. Just swung Spider-Man style through the entire map as fucking Tom Holland.
And
That's amazing.
then he's
God, I love
dead,
Fortnite right now.
And then Bartsy comes in to say hi right after I kill him, and then Bartsy's all like, "Hi."
Party.
Where's he at? Is he behind me?
Yeah, I love this whole new variant thing that's going on in the MCU right now with all these different versions of people that we're seeing. And now they're talking about how like in the future we're gonna see more variants of people from other like realities and stuff. I'm pumped for that. But I want to see more like I want to see less like the cool stuff, and I want to see like some like really fucking lame type of versions of people. You know, like I don't know,
Fucking accountant Hawkeye.
like MIT graduate Thor.
thing was pretty
Yeah.
lame. Tobey Maguire was
I mean,
pretty
didn't we?
in Spider-Man, the new
Oh,
one.
that's fine. No, I gotta leave. You can keep talking. I'll leave. I can't get
I've
spoiled.
seen,